can't wait for her skills and her heart to test the office of the team against the world. We can't wait either. She took over 24 hours to be here today to show Claressa, the media, and the fans that she is ready and can't wait to be close to this opportunity. It was my great pleasure to introduce WBC, WBA, Unified Middleweight Champion of the World, Sheilds.
Hello, Atlanta. I am extremely jet lagged, but I'm still very, very excited and happy to be here. I want to get through a few thank yous as well for some people who had a big part in putting this fight together. That includes Mark Tappert, my manager, Dimitri, Salida Promotions and Win Records for supporting and believing in an event like this. As I said earlier, I got goosebumps out the back when I was saying that this will be the first time females will be headlining at State Farm Arena, and like it's just such a big opportunity, and I'm so glad that I'm involved with it. Grateful to Claressa as well for picking me as a dance partner. A lot of people don't know the full story. They've kind of seen the 7 pro fights and kind of gone, why is she up here fighting against the GOAT? My story is a lot more than 7 pro fights. I've actually been in the fight game for 17 years. The amateurs was my passion, and I stayed in that for a long time. I was in the Aussie team for 15 years, traveling the world and fighting against the best caliber athletes out there. I don't know how many times I've actually come over to America to Colorado Springs at the OTC. And I've done partner work and sparring against Claressa, against Franchon, against O'Shea Jones, like all these names that you do know because they're the household American names. So this is not unfamiliar territory to me. I've earned this spot and I'm ready to put it on the line, but I'm also not, they're my belts. So I am the world champion right now. So I'm not gonna hand them over to Claressa. She's going to have to come get them off me. So I'm excited to come back here in August and put on a really good show for you guys.
Okay, all right. Now I'm excited to bring up this next guest. See, now I'm from New York. We just had the New York Knicks connection. I'm happy. I know we're in Atlanta, but you know what I'm saying? I'm happy with that hat right there. Now, this guy represents New York. A lot of you know him as a popular rapper, but he is also an executive at Win Records. Please make some noise for my guy, my brother, Mr. Papoose.
Feels so good to be amongst greatness, y'all. I want everybody, it's something I feel like hasn't been celebrated enough. Real quick, can everybody stand up real quick? You're looking at the ESPN Fighter of the Year real quick. Stand up real quick and give my queen a round of applause, y'all. They don't highlight, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Real quick. Congratulations on that. You know, man, happy to be here. You know, the last fight was in the D, sold out event. It was so amazing, I didn't want to leave. I said, when it came down to picking the venue, I'm talking to my brother Ruben, I'm talking to Dimitri, I'm talking to the team, and we're like, where are we going to hold this fight at? And just trying to decide, and I had my vote ready, to be honest. You know what I mean? I went to Claressa, I said, babe, where you going to do it at? She said, I told you I'm fighting in the A, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was real serious about it. So, Atlanta, I want y'all to know Claressa got a lot of love for the A, man. Real talk. I know y'all love her back as well because I'm out here with her on the constant when we're going through the airport. It's always love, and it's always support, man. And I got love for the A2, man. So this is going to be a great event, man. I want to commend my whole team, my family, my brother Dimitri, my brother Big Rule, you know what I'm saying, in the building, Mike in the building, Sean too, Khadijah, AB. These amazing fighters right here. Welcome to the family, my brother Troy Isley. Tito, you too, brother. You the sharpest brother in here today, man. Shout out to my brother Atif, man. You know what I'm saying? He's another problem, man, in addition to the family. And Win Records is a family. Like, I want y'all to understand that. We care about each other. We exercise loyalty. consideration and hospitality. We got respect to the fullest. We expect that back. You know what I'm saying? So I always say when I write my caption, when I be talking about fly shit, win records the future of boxing. Straight up. Take it how you want it, and that's what it is. You know, and to add on to something that Mark was saying earlier, you know, when we spoke about K. Scott and the amazing fight that we're having on August 15th. And I don't like to acknowledge the haters, man. If you know me, you know I ignore the hate all the time. Because if you don't got no haters, you ain't winning, right?
Yeah.
But I noticed that every time Claressa has a fight coming up, you know, they know how great she is. Don't let them fool you. So they to the point where they say, all right, we can't hate on her because she's so flawless in that ring. So they start hating on her opponents. You know, when she was fighting Lonnie Daniels, they did the same exact thing that they tried to do with K. Scott. Oh, why is she fighting her? She isn't this. She got this many fights and this many wins and X, Y, Z. And it's so interesting to me that after Lonnie Daniels fight with Claressa, her very next fight, she broke somebody's jaw and knocked him out. Daniel Perkins, I'm sorry. Daniel Perkins' very next fight, she knocked her opponent out, stopped her. Looked amazing. It's like Claressa made her better. You know what I'm saying? Also, Lonnie Daniels, that was Daniel Perkins. Lonnie Daniels, same thing. They downplayed her. They went on camera, started running their mouth. Wah, wah. Why she fighting her? Crying. Wah, wah. Oh, Claressa this, Claressa that. Lonnie Daniels ain't that. After Lonnie fought Claressa, she went on and stopped her next opponent. I'm talking about stop her.
Say your name.
Yeah, she did, right? So I'm just making this point to say two things. One, Claressa's making her opponents improve after they fight her because she's so flawless. And two, she's fighting some great talent. August 15th, she's fighting a two-time world champion. Who y'all looking at right here? Make some noise for her opponent, y'all. I'm a big fan of boxing. I'm a very big fan of boxing since I was a kid. I studied sweet science, and she's facing tough opponents. Went up to heavyweight, dominated. Now she's going down in weight again to continue to prove her greatness. And they downplay, they hate, they create false narrative after false narrative, but it's not effective because you're looking at the greatest. And like I said, when I first came up here, it feels so good to be amongst greatness. We got an amazing team. I'm happy to see the turnout. Big shout out to Zeus, y'all. Make some noise for Zeus real quick. Shout out to the Zeus family coming on board, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an amazing event. Make sure y'all tune into Zeus as well. On August 15th, they got some amazing fights happening. We got some amazing fights happening. I'm not going to talk y'all to death. I just want to say I'm proud of you. I see what you sacrifice. I see what you go through, and just to get in that ring to please your fans, man. Atlanta, she love y'all. Make sure y'all love her back. I expect to see all y'all there. I love you. You already know what it is, man. You got this.
All right. Now, without further ado, not only is Claressa Sheilds the most accomplished woman in the sport of boxing, but she's also the highest paid. Every time she steps in the ring, it's must-see TV. Now, this fight is no different. She's coming off a sold-out show in Detroit and looking to do the same thing here at the State Farm Arena. She's a 19-time champion, different weight classes in the four-belt era. Everybody, please make some noise for the reason we're here. The GOAT, AKA the Big GOAT, is in the building, Miss Claressa Sheilds.
All right. Well, first I want to thank God for giving me the air in my lungs to be here. I want to thank Salida Promotions for rocking and riding with me since 2016. And then I want to thank Ruben Branson, of course, for $8 million. But I want to thank them for also just being a huge part of the team, working alongside Salida Promotions and just accepting me and you know, seeing my worth. You know, people say that, you know, when I was, you know, with fighting in certain places or fighting in front of certain people, they say, go where you're valued at. And I'm valued at Win Records. So shout out to them and to all my Win family. And shout out to Zeus to partner with us and making it an even bigger event. Yeah. Shout out to them. I'm gonna get you. I want to thank I said, God already. Demetri did Route 30 and everything, to make sure I don't miss nobody. Oh, I want to thank my boxing coach. Talk about that.
Claressa!
Coach John, he's here. I don't see him somewhere. Oh, Coach John, you know, a lot of girls and guys got trainers, but they trainers ain't never been inside the ring. I'm happy to tell you that my trainer, middleweight world champion. Did you win weight classes 54 or 68? Oh, wait a minute, 2 division world champion. So I'm talking about, we decorate over here. And so I want to give him his just due. And
how does the mic sound?
This is the first time manager Mark Tackett is on the opposite side of me, representing somebody else. So thank you for being here, representing Kay, and you know, giving her the direction to get to a world championship and to win 2 belts at 160. I take care of those belts, and I went to 175 because nobody would fight me no more. And then Kay went and picked up the belts. And I want to tell Kay Scott, it's like a thank you and an F you at the same time. It's like, thank you for taking the fight, but it's like F you because I gotta lose 20 pounds. You know what I mean? So it's like up and down. You know what I'm saying? But like, I want to thank Kay Scott because had you not taken this fight at middleweight, I wasn't coming back down to middleweight. I can walk around at 175, 180 pounds and make my fight weight very easy, lose very little weight, and keep all my power. I was undisputed twice at 160, and I was not my strongest there, but over the years, I've gotten stronger. Kay Scott looks very strong and fit right now. I'll look just as strong and fit come August 15th, and I look forward to sharing the ring with her. She's not an easy task. She's not a person that wants to lose. I've seen her get a fight that was a draw, and then I've seen her come back and fight the same girl, and they were bloodied up, and they were bruising up. And she came home with the belts, and I told her congratulations, but I didn't foresee us fighting in the future. I didn't think she would say yes to the fight. So she said yes to the fight. I'm happy that she did that. And Atlanta, August 15th, I want you guys to know something, and I want Kevin to know something too. I will not be the same person that I am right now. I will not have on no heels. I will not have on no hair. I won't have on no lip gloss or no makeup. I'm coming with the Queen Latifah, Cleo, braid straight to the back. I'm coming ripped up, muscles in my neck, and I'm ready to go. And Kay Scott, I actually feel like I love you a little bit. Like I love you, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been knowing each other for a lot of years. We share the ring. I celebrate her success, her wins. I'm not a hater, so I can do that. But the only time I have to go against anybody is when they get inside the ring with me. So I gotta rock with me, and I'm telling you, Kay Scott is so strong. I just hope that Mark has came to my training camps. He know what I do. Mark, I hope you warned him. Top dog. I'm top dog. I'm mean. I'm strong. You know, I'm fast. I'm accurate. Don't think me losing this 20 pounds on, you know, only thing you're going to have on me on the fight is your breast. Gonna be bigger than mine. That's it. Everything else, gonna be smaller. And I'm just looking forward to just putting on the show in Atlanta. I was supposed to come here 2 years ago. And then at the beginning of the year. And every time we got a fight coming up, we go back and forth between Atlanta and Detroit, Atlanta and Detroit. And this time, I'm not gonna lie, Pat was like, we're going back to Detroit. I said, no, we are not. We are fighting in Atlanta. And then when we finally got to announce it, I was fighting in Atlanta. I said, thank God. I'm ready to do it in Atlanta.
Claressa Sheilds gonna fight.
Please have some hospitality in
Tune in.
us. We are good people.
Claressa Sheilds gonna fight.
And we want this fight week and everything to go smooth. Be nice to us. Be nice to us.
Claressa Sheilds gonna fight.
I love Atlanta. I don't know if Big Lex is in here, if Tasiki is in here, I don't know. But I look forward to seeing the girls on the undercard. And just, I want to bring up something. So Zeus Network, how I know them, is from the daddies. Somehow, the Zeus Network and the Claressa Sheilds Network, somehow keep crossing paths these past couple of years. Every time it's a girl who's fighting really good on Zeus, they say that girl can beat me in fight. Every time. I mean, from Tasiki to Big Lex to Rashawn Rock, and I just be like, they don't understand that boxing and street fighting are two completely different things. Even though I'm good at both, they don't understand that. So our worlds have crossed. So I'm happy to see that Tasiki, who I think is a pretty good fighter, and Big Lex, who is also an athlete that plays basketball. I'm happy to see them take their skills off the streets and off the show and come to the boxing world, because that's how female boxing world champions are made. You never know, from this fight, one of those girls could fight to become, or at least challenge for a world title, because they naturally know how to fight. So I look forward to seeing that. And I'm just happy that Zeus is a part of this card. So thank you for everybody who's here. And yeah, I just look forward to fighting Kate. She looks strong as shit. I like that. So yeah, I look forward to it, and thank all y'all for being here.
Now I want to ask you a couple questions first, and then we get to it.
All right.
But I like that dress code though, fellas. Y'all gotta come fly. She got the dress code. Ladies, it's gonna be a sheer of diamonds. All right, so now listen. This wouldn't be a Cigar Talk special if we didn't start the talk. We gotta start the chatter. At the end of the day, this is a fight, and we are looking to see how this goes down. So I want to start with K. Scott. I mean, we all mentioned it. Mark mentioned it. When this was announced, there were some haters. There were people saying, grandmother, or she only has 7 fights and this and that. Can you tell us why you deserve this fight and what you will bring to the table to beat Claressa Sheilds?
I think I kind of touched on things before, saying it's not 7 fights, it's 120 amateur fights plus 7 pro fights plus nearly 2 decades dedicating my life to the sport. I also think something that's I've figured out in the last couple of years is like self-belief is a really, really strong, powerful tool. And I really do believe that, I know I'm coming up against one of the best girls in the entire world, but magical things can happen when you believe in yourself. And I have an unwavering belief that as long as everything keeps going to plan and I line my ducks up in a row, which I have been doing, that I can do something impossible. And that's what I want to do. And I'm going to do my damn hardest to try and make it happen.
Okay. Yeah, Mark?
Sorry, I just gotta throw something out. Any boxing historians here who understand February 15th, 1978? Anybody know?
You about to mention Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson?
No, because no, not at all, not at all. Much better than that. You'll appreciate this. Leon Spinks, with 8 professional fights, went to Las Vegas and beat the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, in split decision. That's all. So, of course, those things can happen. It did.
Okay, all right. Make some noise for that. Now, Chris, I want to ask you something similar. Like, obviously, Pap addressed the haters. We've heard that. I saw your live. You said that you're coming focused and you're not really listening to all of that. Tell me about what you need to do now that you got to lose 20 pounds to go get this victory against K. Scott.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I love K. Scott, but I'm like, damn, I hate her at the same time. I've been on the strict meal plan for the past month and a half. A lot of cardio, a lot of running. It's different because my body has got locked in at 175, and I have a lot of muscle now that I didn't have before. Like stuff that I couldn't do years ago, I can do now. Like benching and stuff. Like I wasn't able to bench over 185. Now I can. Now I can deadlift a lot of weight. Like I was bragging about Danielle Perkins hitting that 90 dumbbell, but I'm kind of up there now. So I can do things that I couldn't do before. So with that, I have to figure out have to focus on losing the weight in places that there is fat, which is like really my legs, my butt. So that's one of the biggest things. And then with that, it's just the discipline. You know, I think we would have a lot more greats in the world if they understood that discipline is the key, consistency. People like to do stuff 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, 5 times in a row. It's like, oh, well, where's my reward? And it was like, try 60 days, you know, try a year of never missing a gym. Try eating healthy every single day for 6 months. And also on top of working out and drinking your water and taking your supplements, and then see what happens. So I'm one of the people that know that sacrifice and consistency and discipline wins fights. You know, I believe that. I mean, I look at Kay Scott fights and I'm like, you know, she's tough, she's strong, she's awkward. You know, but I look at myself and like she said, self-belief, but it's like, it's past self-belief for me. It's like, if you don't believe, you a sucker at this point. Like, if you don't believe that I'm the best, then you just don't know why. So I know that I'm fast, I'm strong, I'm very accurate. Got great combination of punching. I'm getting better at turning my shots over to the head. I'm very, very tricky. We know all that. But there's this one thing in boxing that's called, you know, once you get caught on the chin or the ear, the equilibrium get knocked off. And that's what I train for. So when I get hit one of those shots, how I respond. So I'm looking forward. Listen, I know Kate can't outbox me. I know that. You know, I think her game plan is going to be to come forward with those big broad shoulders and those big strong legs at the feet. And she's going to try to land one of the meanest and strongest shots that she can land. And then that's when you're going to see a fight. And I think that's what she's going to do. And that's what I'm in the gym training for, to just not get hit and not get in like a back and forth war, because Kay loves back and forth wars. So that's my job.
Okay, all right. Now, Kay, she says she knows that you're gonna come forward. She feels like she's the better boxer. And obviously everyone knows her as the GOAT, but what do you see? Where do you feel she's vulnerable? What can you take advantage of in Claressa Sheilds' game?
Well, Claressa's spoken about dropping the weight, and I do think that's to my advantage. I've, in the amateurs, done a lot of times when you've had to do heavy weight cuts, and it can be draining on the body. I sit comfortably at middleweight, and I'm very, very happy that I can still be eating my food. So I'm hoping in the later stages of the fight that my endurance will come through. So my fitness is a big strength of mine, being able to push through. So that's a key impact for me.
How about you, Coach Luke? Where do you see vulnerabilities? What does your fighter have to do to pull up this victory?
I don't really know. We're going in there to fight our fight. We're going to go forward. We're not going to be on the back foot. That was the whole talk with Olivia Curry. Oh, we're going to go around the ring, slapping, doing this and doing that. You don't win fights going backwards unless you're a freak. We're going forward. We're taking it to up, and it's going to be what it's going to be.
Okay, all right.
Love the accent.
Now, Claressa, I feel like one of the only people I've seen go up to heavyweight and then back down to middleweight was Roy Jones. You've done so much in the sport of boxing already. What do you have to say to the people that don't acknowledge you as the GOAT after all that you've done?
Just stop smoking crack. It's simple. It's not like a hard thing to not do. Like, just stop doing drugs. That's it. Like, and then open your eyes too. Listen, certain things, people have to realize something. When I'm on good terms with somebody, oh, she's the best fighter in the world, she's this, she's that, she's this, she's that. And then as soon as you get into it with somebody, oh, she's not that good, she can't. But it was like, well, so that means you lied before? Every girl in boxing who boxes right now, and I can run down a list of names of them, from the best to me being Katie Taylor at the top of the list, to Amanda, to Alicia, to O'Shea, to all these girls I can name. All of them have said that I was the best fighter in the world. Now all of a sudden, since we're not cool, we don't like her, oh, she making too much money, we're jealous. Now, oh, she can't do this, she can't do that. But I do stuff that they cannot do. And also, up in fights, I'm dominant. I just heard Kay Scott say that she thinks that, you know, in a later round, from me losing weight, she can do something. That's how you supposed to think. But just know that skill overrides everything. I can be tired and have skill. I can be weak and have skill. I can be strong in the first round and have skill. I'm gonna use my brain first. People think that, oh, this, if I thought about strength all the time, I would have more than 3 knockouts. So it's like losing the weight, rather I'm weak, rather I'm strong. They gotta understand, I know how to win. It's not people who know how to win out here. If the boxing don't work with K. Scott, I'm a brawler. If the brawler don't work, I'm a box and brawler. If that don't work, I got some other stuff in there that I'm gonna do. But something gonna have to work for me to get the W over K. Rather I'm weak or rather I keep all my strength from coming down from 175. But I just know that my mind is stronger than anything, any body part or anything could ever happen. So I ain't too worried about that, but I know that, come on now, me being the best, and the ESPN rankings just came out, I heard some girls feeling, oh, she's #1 again. I've been #1 the past 5 years, the past 6. I beat whoever they say can beat me. If they say a girl can beat me, I try to make the fight happen. That's just very simple. That's what champions do. And you got girls out here who got girls 5 pounds bigger than them barking up their tree. Talking about what they do to them, how they knock them out, how they beat them up, how they soft. But this person saying they'd come all the way up to 54, 47, beat me up, but won't fight this girl at 135 who barking up the tree. That don't make sense. Champions don't move like that. So when people talk about who the best, who fought the most undefeated fighters in boxing right now? In women's boxing. I have. Who took in the most girls' O's? I have. Who took in the most girl belts? I have. So when it comes to like who the best, listen, I said either they own dope or they stupid.
All right, make some noise for that, y'all. All right, now listen, let me ask you this. What does this mean? You sold out Detroit. I think they said there was 18,000 people in there. Now we're here at another venue in another city. What does it mean to you to sell out this arena in Atlanta?
I'm always looking at like the statistics of things and looking at the numbers, and I'm just happy that it was a time where I was fighting in Masonic Temple in Detroit. It was like 4,000 people or whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm so happy I did this. And then I went to Newark, New Jersey, and I fought at what's the name of the place? Boardwalk Hall, and then we sold out there. So, but then after we did that, 6,000, 7,000 seats, you start hearing these girls who was turning down fights and saying like, oh, she's fighting in front of nobody. She's fighting in gyms. And I was like, fighting in gyms? I'm fighting in big places. And I had to like go and reevaluate everything. So when we finally got the opportunity to fight at LCA, where it has 18,000 plus fans, I was very intimidated. I was scared. I was telling Dimitri, I'm like, man, I don't want to be in there. It's like this place on 18,000. And I think the most we had did at the time was like 7. So we went there 2023, and I think it was my last fight at middleweight. I fought against Marcelo Cornejo, and we had like 12,000 people there. And I was like, all right, that's okay. We did over half the building. And then I fought there again, and then we did 16,000. And I said, oh shit, we get close to selling out. And then all of a sudden, my last fight in Detroit, we sold out. And I always told Dimitri, I said, once we sell out Detroit, I do want to try Atlanta, or I want to go to the Barclays, you know. And for this fight, we came to Atlanta, and I'm not intimidated as much because my stardom has grown and my brand has grown. But it means a lot that people care enough about my hard work to come to the fights. You know what I'm saying? It means enough that they reach out and, you know, uplift me on Instagram and Facebook and send great messages and stuff like that. And I'm always like, people can have so much, you know, love on social media, but it's not real in real life. But for me, it's real. I have 18,000 plus fans coming to the fights, screaming my name, shouting my name, and I don't take that for granted. And, you know, I only plan on boxing on 38, but you know, if the fans keep showing up for me how they is, maybe I'll give me some 50.
All right, now listen, let's get to the smoke. I want to see these two fighters face off. We have a great event coming August 15th. Ladies to the front of the stage.
I'm a, get your book. I don't have mine.
You got it? Okay.
Actually, if I look like both sides.
You'll see.
I think I may need this, some girl. She just hanging in the shirt.
Okay. Meaning,
It's in that pink bag, wherever that's at.
All right, August 15th, y'all. Let's do it. We here.
Let's get one
Fight
more
coming.
face to face, please. Hurry up. Man, you're done. Wait, don't get the brush or the hand.
Don't worry, we got it.
all right, face out.
Hold on 1 second. One more. Okay,
All
sorry.
right, face out.
I ain't gonna stand.
Okay, can we have one with the girls in the middle, Dimitri in the very center, and then the guys on the come out on the side?
On the
Can we have
side,
Letty
like
and
here.
Pat come out on this side, and then and Ruby come out on this side? Wait, wait. Yeah, let's get.
Well, why don't you stand on the other side of the cake?
Mark, you want to come out here and even it out?
The sport of boxing's greatest woman of all time. God's gold, Claressa.
All right, everyone right there, please.
New WBA and WBC middleweight champion of the world.
Now, do you want to come out on the side over here? Just so we have.
Might as well bring everyone else up there.
And everyone in the audience, get up. All right, there we go. Perfect. Can we get one of just the two of women?
She gets it. You see, she came dressed up, the heels, the makeup there. I was like, all
We
right.
gotta get one of these.
They all catching on now.
I know the dudes. She's been here before. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
So for the media, we're gonna have the media. If you guys have any questions, we'll have a scrum over
All right,
here
ladies
for
and gentlemen.
Claressa.
There has been a whole lot of talk about the possibility of me making a comeback to boxing. And people have had a lot to say, but I have not addressed it until now. And I know everyone wants to know the answer to the question.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share.